Okay, everyone. I think I'm back. Sorry about that. We had some weird technical difficulties and we couldn't see if anyone was there. We couldn't see ourselves. So we stopped at Shelley Porter. So I'm going to sort of do a quick rundown of that again in case she couldn't see it or hear it on the first. So this is part 2 of Mystic Mondays. Again, at the end of this video, we'll do that draw. So continue if you're here. If you want to put a question in the comments, Sarah's got all the questions from the part 1, so not to worry if you've already put a question. You are in the draw for the 1 hour tarot reading.
And you're at 181 subscribers.
And I'm at 181 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, you had a couple of friends join. Yay! So, Shelley Porter, we started yours, so we're going to start again just to make sure you got this reading. And we'll put it up on our Facebook and Twitter and whatnot to let everyone know there's 2 parts to look for on Mystic Mondays. So if you haven't heard your name yet, we will be doing you if you're on the list, not to worry. But Shelley, you started with happy thoughts. And it says to feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. So this week I sense might be a little challenging for you. So it's time to embrace those happy thoughts, get that happy place, and create that inner sanctuary. I was saying on the last video before I got cut off, I don't know if it's actually there now or not, but I have a couple of standing appointments that we do meditations, the clients and I, and what I do is I help you build that sanctuary. I help you connect with your spirit guides within that sanctuary, and we do all kinds of fun things in the sanctuary and your inner happy place, so you can go there like that whenever you need to when life gets rough. And the more often you go there, the faster you can get there when you need to. And then your second card, Shelley, was dance, and it says find your heart's rhythm, step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. So joy and happiness is what you need to embrace this week, and you may be challenged in that. So know that if something upsets you or sets you off balance or angers you or frustrates you, go to your happy place, embrace the joy and happiness that you have in abundance in your life. And then you've got romance as the second card. Now, I know you're newly married, so there's lots of romance probably still going on, but it's also about romancing your life, romancing the ordinary, making the mundane sacred and spiritual. Everything can be spiritual. The Buddhist monks, that's their whole point in life, is to be always in meditation and to be always creating sacredness in their lives. A lot of saints and spiritual people and religious people, that is one of the universal things, is the never-ending prayer or the never-ending meditation, to always be in that state and to create sacredness out of the mundane. All right, so you are on a very high purpose, Shelley. Who's after Shelley? Catherine. My Catherine. Hello, Catherine. I hope you can join us. I know she's probably in the middle of putting my granddaughters to bed. And that can be a challenge some nights. So it's here. I will text you and let you know that there's 2 parts to look for. You are in the second part for your reading, but there's good stuff before that too. So Catherine, here is your reading. If you're here in the crowd already, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you could join us, and I'm glad for those people that are joining us. Thank you for giving me the thumbs up on there. I can see them ticking up. So I know somebody's out there and I'm not alone. So Catherine, you've got as your first card simplicity. And it says, put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. And I know that you've been doing a lot in your life to kind of get rid of excess stuff, excess everything in your life, to simplify it, make it easier, and that sort of thing. So embrace that simplicity. You do that in your baking as well and cooking and whatnot, because a lot of the times it's not the cook, it's the ingredients, as you have often said to me. It's the good ingredients that really go into it and the love that goes into it. You're cooking so good because I know that's a form of love for you. And simplicity is a big thing. So if just examine and look and see what maybe you're making more complicated than it has to be in your life and try to simplify it. Now you've got anticipation as your card from the fairies, and it says something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. So you have big things coming for you. That's probably part of the reason why simplicity came up first, because it means sort of get stuff out of the way, whatever blockers you might have that you're putting up against some of the good things that can come your way, because something is coming. And Aquarian energy, because you are Aquarian, and this is your full moon, baby. This is the time to make whatever life changes you want, to bring in whatever it is you want to bring in. Now is the time to do it. Make those wishes, get rid of whatever you need to get rid of in the waning moon, and start fresh with the new moon. It's going to be a powerful time of year for this month and next month for you, because of all the Aquarian energy that's around. And I know that, COVID has been sort of a sluggish time. Hello again, everybody. Because we've all been locked down, and you've been locked down with the girls, and as much fun as they can be, too much of a good thing is not a good thing as well. So I'm thinking that you're going to find that energy. That's part of what some of this goodness is that energy and that motivation to bring those creative juices and that blessings that are on their way to the surface for you, because your next card is dreams. And this is from the Fairy Godmother deck. And this is Cinderella's, oh no, this isn't Cinderella. This is Sleeping Beauty. There's the wheel there. But it's a magic spinning wheel. So it's about crafting. Crafting can come in very, very different forms. So this is dreams. This is the time to make your dreams come true. So now I know for sure this is going to be a very powerful time for you. So really take this time leading up to the full moon. What are your dreams? What do you want to do? And it will happen for you. All you have to do is set it into place. Okay, who's after Catherine? Robin. Hi, Robin. Hope you're here with me for the second part of Mystic Monday. I'm actually starting to see the comments too, which is great. Oh, you're welcome, Shelley. I'm so glad. I was worried. I was like, you were kind of in between both readings. We went to a weird place. Okay. Not sure what's going on with the energy around here today. So Robin, let's see what your cards say for you. And then please keep in tune for the end of the show, because we will be doing a draw for 1 hour reading with me. Whether it's online or in person, I can do both now, which I'm so happy about. It's awesome. And Robin, let's see what else so with 3 card readings. And yes, put your questions down if you want to enter into that draw for the 1 hour reading. If you put them on the first video, not to worry. We've got those ones. You're entered already. We've been entering as they come in. And Robin, you've got Imagine. Okay, so the unicorns say, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? So this is very important. This is the underlining big thing when it comes to manifesting. So when you manifest, a lot of people feel like, well, you got to think it, you got to put it out there to the universe. Yeah, that's all good. But really, what you need to do is figure out, how will my feelings, my emotions, who I am change when this comes in? What will I feel? What will I feel in the moment that I have A, B, and C come into my life? What will I feel? What am I going to hear? What am I going to smell? What am I going to think? because it's that emotion that's the pusher for the manifestation to come in. That's one of the key elements. You can't just think it and put it out there and, oh, yeah, I thought it and threw it out there. It's not a flippant thing. And it's also something you have to constantly be working at, reminding yourself what it feels like so that you put yourself into that place. You're in the now of having it. So now it will come in for you. So really examine that. What is your biggest wish that you have not got? And how would you feel when it's here? Figure that out. Because how do you feel now? And how would that change if this came into your life? And energy. Energy is a very important thing. Energy, life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. This is a very powerful time. This is a powerful moon. And a lot of the power comes from within us. That's sort of what this is saying in a different way. How would you feel? How would your emotions be more powerful? Let's take the lottery, for instance, right? How would you feel if $1 million suddenly was in your bank account? How would that feel? You need to examine that. How would that feel? Now, I would love to go into depth on this with you. So, Robin, if you have the chance, if you win that 1 hour, awesome. I would love that. If you have the chance this week, please book a reading with me, because I'm feeling that this needs to go deeper for you. And I need to talk to you, but I could sit here and talk for the next 2 hours about this. And it says identity is your third card. We definitely need to go deeper. So identity, again, who are you? How would you feel? Who would you be if this happened for you? And how to bring that in and how to be sure it's going to come in. Once you know how to manifest, it's pretty easy. But we often have to be reminded, it's not a one and done. It's a muscle we have to constantly be exercising. It's a power and an energy we constantly have to be sort of exercising and working with so we're familiar with it. So definitely give me a shout, because this needs to go deeper for you, because I know life would be life-changing for you after a reading. I think it would be. I think you get a lot of aha moments. Okay, who's after Robin?
That's it for your donations. You have Lynn and Kathy with like a 1-card reading.
Okay, we can do a 1-card reading.
Cool.
All right, let's do one. Okay, Lynn's first. Creative, it says. I'm picking the unicorns because they're really straightforward. I like this. So Lynn, it says draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. So be creative this week. This is what's needed from you. And to be creative often requires energy. So bring those juices to the surface. Creative in many ways, like draw. Even if you're not good at drawing, draw. Drawing is one of the strongest tools in your manifestation box that you can use. I have a whole story about that. I would love to tell Robin. Paint, it doesn't have to be anything that makes any sense. Just get color on the page. Sometimes you need to bring in color, a lot of it. And it will influence, the vibe that's around you. And, look at what color you're using the most of. Are you using a lot of blues, reds, yellows? Match that up to the chakra, because perhaps you're subconsciously bringing that into you. And then think and act in creative ways. So you might find that you're having to find solutions in a creative way. The straight path isn't yours this week. It's going to be a roundabout path. And you're going to have to do a roundabout path to get to wherever you're going this week. And that's okay. Enjoy the journey, as well as the destination. So let things flow a little bit, because creative energy really forces you to let go and let things happen. I think that's part of the reason why I love junk journaling so much. As you guys know from all the videos I've been putting up and the pictures on my social media, you're seeing nothing but junk journals all the time. And I am really enjoying that creative process because it's bringing me into that energy of having to let go and let things just flow as they will. And it's amazing what comes out of me. And because I do custom junk journals, I'm really channeling my client at the same time. I'm picking up on their energy and I'm letting it flow, which is helping me create these much deeper tarot readings as well. So I'm really, really enjoying this whole process. It's all tied together. It's amazing. Yeah, I see someone's trying to.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I know you are. And Kathy, you've got teamwork. So you got a little cat there that wants to help you out. And it says, work with others to make the situation come about. So perhaps there's someone you need to reach out to, that you need to team up with to help you get to where you want to be. I know you've been on a very long spiritual journey, as most spiritual journeys are. They're usually lifelong journeys. So don't be afraid to reach out. This is a good week to do it, especially with any kind of spiritual advisor, because even if they're not aware of the energy, they're going to go deeper for you and you're going to be able to go deeper with them. So that's an interesting thing. So think on that this week. And yeah, hopefully your journey continues, because I know you've been doing some great growing and expanding and healing and all these beautiful things. Again, it's been an honor to watch your journey as well, because you are a different person than the day you first sat down in my chair. And that's been a beautiful thing to see. And I always love your energy, Kathy. It's so much fun to have you in my parlor for treatments and whatnot and sessions. Oh, that's Fido. I don't need to hear from them. And I guess we're ready for the draw.
We are.
Okay. Let me see. So I've got my jeweled box here. Fancy box. And I'm not looking. I'm going to take a piece of paper out. Thank you all for the questions so that we can enter. I love giving this away. Lori M. Oh, yay. Is the dragon reading the one that will tell me my soul purpose? Yes, it is. The dragon reading will tell you your soul purpose. The head of your dragon reveals where that purpose is. And sometimes we have more than one purpose. It also reveals sometimes your sacred contracts that you have. The tail of the dragon reveals your past lives and the strengths that you brought into this life to help you achieve your goals and your purposes, your life purpose, your soul purpose that's in your head. And a lot of times we need to be reminded of our strengths so that we know we have the ability to do this, because sometimes we tend to live in our tail because it's something that comes easily to us. And when a gift comes easily to us, we often take for granted thinking that everybody can do this, right? And it's always good to have someone point out what your gifts are. It's a very, very moving, powerful kind of reading to get. It's not cheap. It's like $174 or something, but it is well worth the investment, definitely. So thank you for this question. And Lori, you have a 1-hour tarot reading with me. So let me know when you want to do that. I can't wait to have you in because I know you're local. And hopefully we'll see all of you again very soon. Thank you for joining me on this Mystic Monday Part 2. It's been a journey this week. Thank you for keeping up with me as we handled technical difficulties and
Trolls.
yes, and trolls. Apparently, we become popular. And hopefully, we'll see you again next week. Let me know if you want to be on the list. Make that donation and tune in next week because I might be giving away something else next week. Watch for those giveaways. Okay, take care. Bye.